Okay.
I'm Corey,
I'm Chris.
and we're Blood Brothers Racing.
Okay.
All right, we are in Bowling Green, Kentucky.
Beech Bend Raceway.
Hell yeah, and we're here for the NDRL 2022 Fall Classic.
Yep.
And we are attempting, I'm going to run an index race.
I'm going to run the hot rod class as always.
And I am attempting to do 10 flat and the index.
And I'm tempted to just get down into the track.
Well, how about the reaction time? That's really what we're working on.
Actually, yeah. So that is my biggest nemesis for actually all year, or last half of the year, is the red lights.
Yeah,
so
and we've done some prep work.
We've done some prep work.
You have added a new, how do you even say that
it's
word?
Beyond the Terminator button. It's supposed to
It's the same shit I always say Giselle. It's actually Jizzle or something. Jizzle, whatever it is. But so you got that new button. We're going to mess with that a little bit.
Yep.
And we are going to attempt to get your reaction time down to an acceptable level.
With a green light, not a red light, yes.
And I need to struggle with getting good green lights. I don't know if that's going to happen, but mainly getting to 10 flat, which I know is going to be tough because the weather is great.
Yeah,
we're talking
beautiful.
DAs of sub 1,000 feet.
Yes, and it's been a while, but we're back on the quarter mile. And,
Hell yeah.
So it's going to be exciting to go 120, 140 miles an hour at the end of the track. So
130s.
130, whatever.
Yeah. I could do 140.
I know you can do the 140 in your truck.
Yeah, we'll make it happen. But nonetheless, enjoy watching the racing. Hey, if you like this content, make sure you like and subscribe. Share it if you don't mind. I appreciate that. Anything, but stay tuned to the very end. You get to see how we fail.
We fail all the time. Yeah.
But enjoy the show.
All right, see ya.
All right, guys, we are doing first round of qualifying, testing, seeing where our cars do. A little nervous because I've been having trans brake problems for a little while, and the car's been inconsistent. So just a little concerned about that. I think we're going to be okay. Let's go out there and see what we can do time-wise. Kind of go from there. Doesn't help that I didn't turn the battery on. Alright guys, so I red lit, and with my new trans brake button, it's supposed to slow my reaction time down up to 0.045, and I red lit by 0.1, so I'm still way off. I'm going to have to probably engage the two-step to try to get it down, or wait a little longer, and that's a risk when you try to wait a little longer. I did run the best ET on the quarter mile I've ever run, though. It was 11:32 at 116 miles an hour. It did run really strong, and it felt really good all the way down the track. I'm hoping that my next run will be in the 11:30s, so I can try to be consistent for my next qualifier and then into eliminations. It's all about consistency. Next time, guys.
All right, first round of qualifying. I think I got a 990, high 990 to maybe a low 10.0 tune-up in it. We're gonna go up there and give it a shot. I'm just gonna run it out, obviously, and see how it goes. Only get 2 qualifiers. Only get 2 qualifiers, so we're gonna have to be good. Alright, so I ran a 984 way too fast. 134 60 foot and a 619 8th mile. So I'm gonna have to pull at least 4 more degrees of timing to get it anywhere close. But I did pull the chute and I did a hell of a burnout, so that was fun. Hopefully that video turns out great. Alright, see you next time.
All right, this is my second qualifier. My battery is on this time. Red lit the first time, so it's concerning on what I'm going to be able to do this time. So I put this two-step back in at 4,000 RPMs, and hopefully that'll get me enough, or buy me enough time to have the green light. It's a little concerning. I've been having problems with red light the last half of the season, and it's because I changed my front tires, I'm pretty sure, because that's the only thing that really changed. So I've got to figure that out and fight it. So hopefully this will be a good one, and I can get a green light.
Really cutting it close.
I read it again, but this time it was by 0.03. So I think I'm gonna have to go down on the two-step, maybe just a few more 100 RPM, and maybe that'll help. My time is actually a little slower, 11:47, but it's also hotter outside. The weather's changed a little bit, so this is more in the range that I'm normally running. The problem is when I ran this morning, it was 11:32, I think, and so if they are making me dial in at 11:32, I might be in trouble. But not too bad. It ran strong all the way down, so I'm very happy.
Last one didn't go so hot. We had an 84. I took 6 more degrees of timing out this time, and I got to work on the light. The last one was a 0.1 something, which is not going to be anywhere competitive for these guys. So I'm going to make sure I get in the bulbs correctly and make sure I let off as soon as I see something. So I'm gonna give it a shot. Alright, took 6 more degrees out and ran an 88. Last one was an 84. Mile an hour the same. I had an 082 light, which isn't really competitive with this group. I still felt like I could do better at the light. Just getting too excited and not paying attention. 132, 60 foot, so I may even need to drop some lower end, maybe 12 degrees instead of 10. I don't know. Try to figure this out. We got next round's eliminations. Be confident.
Be confident.
360's on.
360's on. All right, this is my first elimination round. A little scary, a little nervous. Found out I was doing the trans brake button a little wrong. So I'm gonna try a new technique, hopefully get that to work, and we'll see. So dial in time, very, very important. And I didn't have a consistent enough runs today. So I ran an 11:32, then an 11:46, I think, and now I just ran 11:67. The weather has changed quite a bit. It's a lot warmer than it was this morning.
So between this morning and now, I've run 3/10 slower. But the good news is I got a green light. So my reaction time was 0.116, and that's not great. But now I can dial it in if I know. But my season is over for 2022. Next year's going to be a lot better. Hopefully I have a blower on this car and to run 10 seconds. This was my trial year, my learning year, and maybe I'm coming for you next year. Bye.
First round of eliminations. I got a guy named Jim Hayes, got a little Vega. He qualified a 019 breakout. I had a 119 breakout. So we're gonna play some games at the finish line, I guess. We changed the shift point 400 RPMs down. We're hoping that's gonna give me 5 to 10 numbers. And then if he doesn't scrub speed towards the end, I'm gonna dump it at the mile/hour cone and let him take it. Hopefully he breaks out. That's also dependent on our launch, if we launch at the same time. We'll just see what happens. It's gonna be a tough race. It's gonna be a big wheel stainer too. So I'm glad the GoPro 360s are there. It'll be fun to watch. All right, wish me luck. Spun the tires right off the hit. Didn't even give myself a shot. Nothing changed except cloud cover. They drug the track. Went up there and spun the tires. I don't know what happened. Truck set up the same. They drug the track. Doesn't make any sense, but it's just how you lose sometimes. What the fuck?
What happened?
Spun right off the line.
Huh?
Spun right off the line. You didn't see it?
No, it sounded like you went offline, then it started, something happened. Like it cut out.
No, it went straight to fucking wheel speed.
No, I didn't. Did you see it? Did it look like spin to you? It didn't to me.
It went, the RPM just and I let out and it was fine.
Maybe did something.
And I don't have a card to tell me.
Oh, shit.
Doesn't matter.
No, but I didn't think it spun. I thought you took off good and then it cut out or something.
No, my 60 foot was down, my reaction was down, the whole deal. It literally spun off the line.
Oh, well, we got the video at least. It would be nice to have the data. But why would you have...
That's what I was telling the camera.
You were the first one that went out after he did that thing with the tractor.
I don't know. I don't like going after the modified production because they tear the things up. So I should have waited back and let a couple of people run, but...
First out, so you've been like the 10th.
I know.
All right, so that didn't go as planned, did it?
No, I mean, it was like, I had high hopes. I had really high hopes, but with my 2 red lights and me not knowing how to work that button, I just totally failed.
And you
all across.
switched midway.
Yeah.
You decided to, instead of sliding your finger, you went straight up.
And thanks to Vern and Bill and those guys for telling me I was doing it wrong.
Yeah.
So it was just sad that I learned.
You're doing it wrong.
I learned on the very last run that I was doing it wrong. So it's okay.
Not a big deal. I had an issue on the starting line eliminations. I'm going to insert some footage here of me spinning the tires almost instantly. And I'm going to try to make it so you can see that the track was messed up right in front of my rear tires.
Yep.
and
you were right on there.
it instantly lit up. I don't know for a fact that it has anything to do with it, but I don't like running behind the Pro Modifieds. They're stick shift cars, and I think they tear the starting line up. So we have to change our program a little bit if we're going to run Pro Gas and Pro Modifieds with us. But I'm glad they're there. Production Modified is what they call them.
Yeah.
I think it's an awesome class. We just have to adjust what we do to make sure that we have a competitive advantage.
And I think one of the biggest things is don't be the first one out in your class after them.
So I instantly spun the tires, and it was over from there because it went to second gear. I had no chance of catching them. So it is what it is. That was the end of our 2022 journey.
Yep.
And now we're on to greener pastures.
Yeah,
so what are we doing?
So we got 6 months now in the shop that we can work on things. So for you, narrowing your rear end, wider tires. That's going to hopefully help with the spin issue. And for me, I get a blower on my car. I get his blower. So that's going to be exciting. So that's going to put me in 10s.
Did you tell my wife about that yet?
Yeah, your wife doesn't know yet.
Okay.
But, I was hoping you would text her.
Yeah. So I'm going to get a bigger blower. I've just got to find what brand, find a good price. But I'm going to go to alcohol, mechanical injection, larger rear tires, narrower end. Hopefully all those changes will make me more competitive. I want to go faster. I want to go to at least 950, maybe 9.0, so that we can stay away from each other.
Yeah, and that's not going to be a problem.
And then he's going to run 10.0 NDRL with my big blower, or a small blower, baby blower, a little baby blower.
Yeah.
No big deal, but it gets you a 10 flat. We know it.
Yeah.
It's the car's the same weight.
Yeah.
So it's not going to be a problem. So that's what we're looking forward to, and I hope you stick around and make sure that you comment and talk about it and whatever, and give us some advice. If you know something we don't know, hey, make fun of us.
Yeah.
We really don't care.
We fail.
We enjoy it. We're sadistic in that way. we want to be made fun of. So make fun of us. Have a good time, you know? We don't mind it at all. Particularly if you're going to tell us and make us learn something.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Thanks for joining us this entire season. And we look forward to, over the winter, seeing some new videos. And next year, we're going to be a little different, but faster.
Yep. Different but faster, yes.
Different, same but different.
All right. Like and subscribe.
That's the main thing.
All right.
Love you guys.
See ya. Bye.
Bye. All right, I think that'll work.
Yeah, it'll work.